And if you don't follow the Spirit, you can't free your mind. So we may be we are dealing with incredible strongholds even today, even from that time. And the patience and our faith must outlast the stronghold, outlast the obstacles, outlast the many pains and suffering. So our faith and patience must outlast this, because that's what previous saints have done. But there is of things with understanding and wisdom today, we can understand by wisdom how their patience and faith must work today. The building blocks is still there. So to conclude, the idea of Jesus or the lamb was slain from the foundation of the world. It's basically saying this. This is the basic principle and idea. And if you look on the New Testament, you look on Jeremiah, you look on Nehemiah, you look on all of the prophets, especially Jeremiah, when he wrote the letter and then they throw him in a jail and they tear up his letter, God told him to write the letter again. So basically, Jeremiah was writing what they needed to do because he saw how they were living, and they tore it up and they kick him out and then throw him in a jail and stuff like that. That's the basic principle. Same like with Abel. It's the same basic principle that just is running throughout the scriptures, and even in a real life we see it too. That anybody who rise up to show a better path or a clearer path, those with power will rip them out of the building block for whatever reason, but for evil reason, to rip them out of the building block. And this is what it plainly means, that the lifestyle of God and Christ was ripped out of the building block of contextually the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet. Their life was ripped out of the building block, meaning their lifestyle, their belief in God wasn't part of the building blocks of the world then, and to some degree the world here today. And as I've said before, many wear a mask of the Lamb. But when you dig further and you dig deeper, you realize that they don't have the Lamb either. They don't have the Spirit either. They're just saying Jesus, Jesus, or Christ, Christ. But when you dig a little deeper, as John says, and you test the Spirit like a science project, when you test it, or you test the hypothesis or the theory, when you realize that they are not lamb, they are indeed wolves.